Hello world gang, welcome back to another video on my channel. In this video I'm going to explain some 5-minute scalp I did on XAUSD for some days now. I've been on 2 weeks winning streak, so I decided to make this video to show you guys how I've been trading XAUSD. Just stay tuned to the end so you won't miss out on the important tips I'm going to give you about this pair. The first thing I want to show you guys is some of the trades I took last week. These are not all of them, these are just the ones I want to explain to you guys to be able to understand how I'm able to scalp XAUSD on the 5-minute time frame. And before we dive in, I hope most of you are already familiar with normal price action strategy, which has to do with support and resistance, trend line, and some various chart patterns. So what's the first thing that comes into your mind when you hear scalping? That has to do with lower time frames. In forex trading, there are different types of trading. You can be a scalper, you can be a day trader, you can be a position trader, you can be a swing trader. There's also what we call buy and hold. Those are for larger investors. But for people like us, it's best that we be scalpers. It's best that we enter the market, take some profits, and we leave the market. So I'm going to show you how I was able to catch all these trades on the screen. Let me show you how I was able to catch all of them. So let's get right into it. The first trade I want to talk about here is this buy trade I had on XAUSD. This is a trade I caught around the New York session. As you can see, for those that trade price action, that this was a direct invert head and shoulder pattern. You can see it's just me looking for normal price action patterns on the 5-minute time frame. Looking at this, there was a bearish trend line right here. A market broke above the trend line, giving us an inverted head and shoulder that signifies a buy. So there was two things here that was screaming buys. There was first the inverted and shoulder and the break of the downtrend, because when the downtrend breaks, it's going to go to the upside. When an uptrend breaks, it's going to go to the downside. That's why I was able to catch this beautiful trade. And if you're not on my group yet, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can join my community. I sent this trade to my community. Most of them were able to take it, most of them were not able to take it, but I sent all my trades to my community. Just go check it out. So the next trade I'm going to explain is this also another buy trade I took early in the morning. So around 7 a.m. I was even on my way to school when I took this trade. I posted this on my group when I closed the trade. I did not post the main setup. So this is what happened in this trade. See here, price was ranging. If you look well, this is a bullish flag pattern. A bullish flag pattern, as you can see, this is a bullish flag pattern. So at one point, this bullish flag pattern made a double bottom at this point. I told you have to be familiar with price action chart patterns. It made a double bottom at this point, so I knew that it's going to break out. That was signifying a buy. So I just waited for price to break out from the trend line and price to break out from this resistance level, and I took my buy from there. Took my buy trade from there. I just targeted just some 1 to 2 weeks reward, and boom, it hit my take profit. It's as easy as that. It's very, very simple. If you're not understanding this, it's better you go and watch my previous video on how I broke it down very well. This setup right here is one of my favorite of all the trades I took last week. There was multiple touches on that support zone before market broke down to the downside. Kind of like a double top right here before market broke to the downside, and I just targeted a very simple 1 to 2 weeks reward. The thing about scalping was that you want to target a very low risk reward, but you want to increase your lot size so you can see profit. And we all know that gold is very volatile, so whatever you're doing, use a good risk management. So let's move on to the next trade setup that I took last week. This is the last setup I took on Friday. This was a buy trade during the New York session. This was the last setup I took on Friday. This gave me about a 1 to 2.5 risk reward. As you can see, it gave me about a 1 to 2.5 risk to reward. So this trade is very similar to the first one I took last week. What made me enter this trade was just because of this trend line. There was a break of trend line, a downtrend broke to the upside, gave me a very good signal to buy, and I bought targeting 1 to 2.5, the previous resistance zone. If you want to learn how to set your take profit and stop loss, just leave a comment and I'm going to make a video about it. Market broke this trend line and I targeted the next resistance, and boom, went right straight to it. So whatever you're doing in the market, just use good risk management. This strategy might work for you, it might not work for you, depending on what you know, your knowledge on price action. So that's all I have to show you. See you in the next video.